talk about school drop-offs with children with additional needs. It is so challenging and it's so draining and so difficult. It's been a while since I've obviously talked about this, and yeah, it's just our biggest challenge is the transition from the car to the school. Like, it's just a challenge for Max. He gets really, 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 like, distressed with, once he's there, he's fine. But the bigger he gets, he's nearly the size of me. So mornings, like, before I've even left the house, I've got the pit in my stomach. Like, I've got that 40-minute drive, and I drive in and I'm like, what am I going to be faced with? And I try and make it as positive as possible. We've listened to Disney music all morning in the car, singing, like, happy. He's got his barefoot books in the back. He's reading his bookies. And I try so hard to make it such a happy experience, but it just, he really struggles. And as he's getting bigger, like this morning, my mum had a great idea trying to get him into school, is actually putting him into his disability buggy and then wheeling him in. She's had to do that because she's just like, he's too strong. When your child is kicking off, you know, and you've got a neurotypical child and they throw a tantrum on the floor, they're never going to be at the stage where they're going to willingly just continuously headbang concrete, like, or bite themselves or injure themselves to an extreme level. And it's like, that is our reality dropping Max off. Like, if he drops on the floor, he is just smacking his head or kicking me, or like, it's just, I know there's so many parents that's going to relate to this school transition. I call it a transition because it's a transition. It's not a school drop-off because it's never a school drop-off. And I just hope and I pray every day that, you know, his transitions get easier, but they're not getting easier. The reality is they're not getting easier. He's not growing out of, like, transitioning well, and he's always struggled with transitions, even looking back to when he was like 2, 1.5, like, he's just always struggled with transitions. But this morning was just like, I just knew. He was on the floor outside of the car, beside the curb. I'm trying to get the bag, the school bag, the jacket, the everything, and Max. And I'm just like, it's not going to work. Like, I need to put his safety first and mine. And I feel like the new way to transition him into school is to put him in his disability buggy from the car. Because it's the only safest way, because I'm not strong enough. If he walks and he chooses to walk and he walks fine, then that's fine. But yesterday I had to carry him, and the reality is I'm not strong enough. I'm not big enough. I'm not strong enough, and I'm not big enough. And he's only getting bigger, and he's a big boy for his age. And yeah, I know there's so many people that's going to relate to this, and you know what, I'm at the point where it's like, you know, what do you share on social media and what do you not? And it's like, this is my reality every day, dropping Max off to school. And it's like, once he's there, he loves his school, absolutely. School's phenomenal with him, but the anxiety that I feel knowing to try and get him in from this car to that school, it actually makes me feel ill. The reality is, it is just so tough, and mums all over the world are doing this, and people have no real reality and understanding of it, because we just all really seem to kind of keep it to ourselves, our emotions, our feelings towards it, our realities. But it needs normalised, and it needs, you know, there's so many mums at Max's school that if they see me struggling, they'll come over and help. Mums, dads, anything. Like, if he's on the floor and I'm on the floor, and they can see that everything's scattered everywhere, and they're always so kind and so nice. And you get in your car and you're just like, makes you so emotional, because you just think, such a simple task, like it's such a simple thing, like dropping your child off at school, but it causes so much anxiety in me. And that's probably why I am on anti-anxiety medication and, you know, antidepressants and, you know, things like that, because life is tough. Like, life is tough, and I'm not the only mum that's going through this. And I hope that me talking about this normalizes and helps other families that, you know, every single day is faced with this, and then you need to put your brave face on and, you know, forget that you've just been smacked in the face or pulled your hair, and, you know, and then get back in your car and just go your work. You're obviously, some people are going to their work, or and pretend like everything's okay. Like yesterday, I literally did the drop off and then literally went in a meeting and was just like, it's wild. And the anxiety of not knowing how big he's going to get, if he's going to grow out of it, it's just on your mind 24/7. It never leaves me. It never leaves me. It never stops. My brain can't stop thinking about it. And it makes all the other things in life that everybody is, like, you know, worried about, the things that, like, I shouldn't really be worrying about, seem so small compared to the actual things in my life that I've got to worry about and that I am faced with. And I just think, oh, everything else is irrelevant. So yeah, happy Friday. And to anyone that is struggling with transitions, you're not the only one. I see you, I feel you. Let it out, get in your car, give yourself a cry, and just breathe and know that other parents are going through the same thing and you're not alone. You maybe feel alone. It's the most loneliest journey, but best believe me, other people like myself, and I know and I see it every single day at drop off, there's so many people in the same boat. So yeah, you're not alone.